Hello guys and welcome to Football TV. Ronald Koeman is currently the favorite to land the job of the Barcelona manager, and many media houses already even claim that the manager has already agreed personal terms with the Barcelona club and now is just seeking to release himself from his contract with the Netherlands national team. So, Ronald Koeman, what does he bring to this Barcelona club if indeed he's appointed as the manager? What does he have to offer for the Barcelona club and for the fans? Ronald Koeman is one of the most versatile managers in football. He has won titles in 3 countries and overachieved with Southampton in the Premier League, the most competitive league in the world. But the question is, can he replicate this same success with this Barcelona team especially? The Netherlands international has a long association with Barca. Koeman spent 6 years at the club under the compatriot Johan Cruyff. He won 6 major competitions as a coach, scoring the winning goal for the club's first European Cup glory, that's the UEFA Champions League. The goal-scoring defender left for Feyenoord in 1995 but eventually returned 3 years later after a spell as a coach for Netherlands national team. Koeman assisted Louis van Gaal alongside Jose Mourinho, but now, 2 decades later, he is set for a second term at Barcelona. Koeman eventually went on to manage Ajax of Amsterdam, Valencia and Southampton, among other clubs. He adjusted his tactics in accordance with the resources at his disposal and qualities of his players, but his Barca upbringing always shone through. For example, Koeman has always had a flamboyant playmaker in every team he has ever put together. At Ajax, Koeman oversaw the development of Rafael van der Vaart, eventually naming him team captain, and he also got the best out of James Ward-Prowse at Southampton. And also, Koeman has always laid emphasis on the development of youth players. He is almost single-handedly responsible for the emergence of the future superstar Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Wesley Sneijder. He also gave debut to Nickel de Jong, John Heitinga and Martin Stekelenburg. At Feyenoord, Koeman handed first-team spot to academy graduates Tony Vilhena, Bruno Martins Indi and Terence Gongolo. John Guidetti made headlines with his performance under Koeman, and he discovered huge talent in Georginio Wijnaldum, who was later on snapped by Johan Cruyff for Liverpool. After leaving Feyenoord, Koeman was given a difficult task of helping Southampton realize their potential as the top Premier League club without good financial resource. He succeeded Mauricio Pochettino, who had defied all expectations. Koeman fulfilled all expectations, leading the Saints to a record-high league finish. He completed his tasks with the help of young British players like Ryan Bertrand, Nathaniel Clan, Shane Long and James Ward-Prowse. Southampton's squad had very depleted with the departures of the first-team players like Ricky Lambert, Dejan Lovren, Adam Lallana, Luke Shaw, Callum Chambers and others. Sadio Mane, Dusan Tadic, Victor Wijnaldum and Jose Font became stars under Koeman. He made some very sensible signings in the Fasa Foster, his old age, and the most importantly Celtic's defender, Virgil van Dijk, who is currently one of the best centre-backs in the world. His time as head coach of Southampton was the most successful in the club's history and is a masterclass in the club's management. Koeman later joined Everton but was fired after a poor start. Since then, he has coached the Netherlands national team. Tactically, Koeman has shown an affinity for possession-based football, of course. He is not had access to technically gifted midfielders at every single club he has coached, but overall, Koeman's teams have been sleek and have rarely played direct football. At Southampton, some of the highlights of his reign were the 8-0 thrashing of Southampton and the 4-0 win against Arsenal. Against both teams, the Saints were very clinical and took advantage of the chances given to them by the mistakes of the opposition defense. They never had much possession, as Koeman knew that keeping the ball would be unnecessary for a team with such pace. Accordingly, he implemented a high-pressing counter-attacking style, and it paid dividendly in some entertaining and enjoyable football. In contrast, Koeman has taken a totally different approach at the Netherlands national team. Some of his best performances has been against European giants such as Germany, France and England. The 2-0 victory against France was perhaps his most impressive. Netherlands were completely dominant, keeping 63% of the ball possession with a stunning 88 pass accuracy. Current Barca player Frankie de Jong paired up with Atlanta holding midfielder Martin de Roon to control the midfield and create formidable supply. The Netherlands were similarly dominant against England and Germany, repelling the likes of Raheem Sterling, Marco Reus and Jadon Sancho, while finding the back of the net showing great attacking football. At Barca though, Koeman will have access to some of the best midfielders in the world, and he will have De Jong at his disposal, whose development has closely been monitored and aided by him. Apart from that, he will also have Pjanic and Sergio Busquets, who are excellent playmakers. Arturo Vidal provides the final physical flourish to complete the midfield, and up front, a lot of peace in the young trio of Ansu Fati, Ousmane Dembele and Roque Puig, and of course the MSG trident will also be more polished by then. At the back, he will have the physicality of Samuel Umtiti if fit, and the experience of Gerard Piqué. Koeman also likes his fullback fast and technical, qualities which Jordi Alba and Firpo, Sergio Roberto and Nelson Semedo all possess. At last, Koeman will have a sweeper keeper. At the Netherlands, he has Jasper Cillessen. At Southampton, he has Fraser Forster. At Ajax, he had Martin Stekelenburg. At Barca, he will have one of the best in the world, Marc-Andre ter Stegen, despite conceding 8 against Bayern Munich. Koeman will also get to pick a few players from La Masia as his pet project, with Roque Puig and Ansu Fati expected to join the first team squad next season. He can also try to get the best out of struggling La Masia graduate, Carlos Alena. With the kind of experience and versatility he possesses, Koeman is a very safe bet as a manager. He understands the Cruyff tiki-taka philosophy. His emphasis on youth development and his knowledge of different footballing system makes him a very fine choice. Barca are still evolving as a squad. Players like Piqué, Suarez, Busquets will all have to go by next season. And although Lionel Messi is still the best player in the world, despite conceding 8 against Bayern Munich, the Argentine maestro has indicated that he does not want to stay in the Camp Nou. This is a time of transition and change. Koeman could be the right man now. Pep Guardiola helped the transition of Barca into a new era 10 years ago, and it could be his teammate who is doing so the same thing a decade later. So guys, thanks for watching. If you've watched to this point, that means you're a correct Barcelona fan and you really want to see the club succeed. So leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright guys, so do you think Ronald Koeman is the guy for Barcelona? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel as we'll be bringing to you more with Football TV.